So I've got a 1999 Bayhawk center console boat and I need a T-top for it. And I'm gonna show you how I made mine for 60 bucks. Come on. All right, so this may sound crazy, but I was shopping on Facebook Marketplace for boat stuff because I love boats. And I saw a lady selling a cot, one of these camping mattress things, right? And I had the most amazing idea that it would make a super cool T-top. I'm gonna drill out this side of the rivet here and remove this extra bar in the middle. And I'm gonna do the same with this back pole by cutting the bottom off right here. So I'll run a pole down from the bar here, up through here. This will come up in the air here, be mounted like that. And then the top will even have like a rake down into the wind, so that way the wind's not trying to rip the top off all the time. And it'll be just like the professional T-tops. Well, almost. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of how I do this. I'll show you the final product and y'all can tell me what you think. And I had originally drilled a hole with a stainless steel screw, put a little cork here, and smashed this together, right? But I don't think I'm even gonna need this pole anymore because there's already an aluminum pole here and here. So I'm just gonna line these two up here. Stainless steel bolt to run down through here and here. And then I won't even need these big poles, and I can get one of my rod holders back. Okay, so some of you might have picked up on the fact that cots are not waterproof because I picked up a can of $13 Flex Seal. So waterproof Flex Seal is going to go on this material here. Don't. That's not what I was hoping for. Alright, so Flex Seal doesn't just come out nice and smooth. It gets all splashy on you. So we're going to use a little bit of this and kind of clean this up. It's not totally necessary because this is the top. Clean it up a little bit. Then I'll go ahead and painter's tape over this stuff to keep it looking nice. So my can's totally running out. You can see here, it's nice and thick, but it's not like that the whole way. I think I'm gonna end up putting another can of just regular matte black spray paint on top. We want it to be waterproof so we're not getting wet. This cut is made from aluminum, which makes it very easy to drill through. Alright, so in every do-it-yourself project, especially one that you're starting from scratch, there's going to be some issues. So that's why I'm making this video, to kind of work through this one with y'all. Alright, so the issue that we found, that this thing is going to have a nice curve bend to the front of the T-top. This bracket here, we don't have anything to drill into. Like, you can't really put a bolt right here on the side in order to keep this from flexing like this, right? So the bracket that we removed earlier, we took that rivet out. What I'm gonna end up doing is taking both these rivets out, and then these rivets need to be removed. And then we can mount this one here with that angle to hold this in place on the right angle that we're looking for. And I vastly underestimated the cost of stainless steel bolts. Holy cow. I projected about $7 or $8 in the budget for this. Okay, I spent over $30 on bolts. This is half of them. 16 at 43 cents and 16 at 35 cents. We're talking about these tiny little stainless steel bolts with lock nuts on there, excuse me. So it's insane how much expensive they are. It's gonna be worth it. I feel like I had to do it because I want this to be done right, and I don't want them to rust. It looks terrible when stuff rusts like that. Hi YouTube. Say hi. Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right, so we're running out of daylight. However, this is approximately how we're sitting now. So it kind of looks like there's a cot on my boat, but it also kind of looks like a T-top, and I'm kind of digging it. All right, so back here, I think the main cot giveaway is this round pole here going across. And since we have a horizontal support here, I don't think that we're gonna need this. So I'm gonna chop this right here, paint this pole black a little bit better than what I just did there. This bed frame, we're gonna chop the rust off, and we're gonna chop it about right here. We're gonna chop about 5 inches off of that. Give you all a quick look here. So a little bit like a T-top, a little bit like there's a cot on my boat, but it's almost this perfect size. So if anything, if I ever had to do this project again, or my recommendation to y'all would be try and get like a big boy cot, like a fat kid cot, right? Because this thing's about 30 inches wide. If it was 36, it would be perfect. So if you could find something 36, 38 inches wide, dude, that would be legit. So not too shabby. We're gonna get rid of the blue tape. We're gonna get rid of that bar in the back. We're gonna bolt it up, and tomorrow I'll show you what it looks like completely installed. All right, so we're just gonna clean up some of this rusted area on my poles, and then I'll spray paint those with some Rust-Oleum. All right, so now we're gonna cut our poles to the right length. If you do this with a side grinder, you should have a guard on your side grinder, and you should also be wearing safety glasses. All right, so here it is in all of its glory. The cat top. Kind of looks like a top. Kind of looks like a cot. I think it came out pretty good. It's not like a real T-top with rod holders, outriggers, and T-bags and all that, but this will definitely keep the rain and the sun off my head. Alright guys, let me know what you think. Are you going to try and make one of these for your boat? Or does this look absolutely ridiculous? Leave a comment. So I was hoping this project was done, but it seems that the cot is sagging a little here in the center. And what I'm going to do is take one more of these and kind of spread it out like this. Make sure that this stays open and the rain doesn't try and sag and collect here in the center. Other than that, this top is done. These bolts worked out well here, and it's looking pretty decent. So I'm pretty happy with it for $100.